Levi, as far as offensive line is concerned, you're kind of one of the younger guys on the line, you and Chris Georgia.
Yes, sir.
What has it been like for you guys to be kind of the younger guys, but also major contributors for an offensive line that's not only protecting the quarterback, but also is opening these running lanes?
Yes, sir. I am one of the youngest. But the thing that helps out a lot is you got a lot of experience on the offensive line. You got Cam Carter and you got Chris White, who've played for several years now. You got a great coach, Coach Ham back there, and he has a great game plan every week we go in, and we rep everything out hundreds and hundreds of times. And with us being young and us being able to rep it out that many times, it really gives us a lot of experience of what they're going to throw at us.
449 rushing yards is obviously a school record in the modern era. This is an offense that's usually predicated on passing. When you guys saw that at the end of the game, was that a surprise to you guys, or was that something that you guys expected to just generate?
It was a little bit of a surprise, but also I think most of us kind of expected it. We've been working our tails off every day. We've been putting in extra work, and the run game has been coming along. It's kind of been coming along kind of slow, but once we put it together, I think the big thing's going to happen.
Levi, DJ Pinnick after the game talked about, gave a lot of credit to the offensive line, but said you've been putting the extra work in, like you mentioned. Did that extra 20 minutes or so a day really factor into the progress you've made in your opinion?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It factors in a lot. Like I said, we rep everything out. Everything that you can imagine they throw at us, we rep it 5 or 6 times at least. So.
And the extra help makes a difference.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Cortez, Eastern Illinois, both of their quarterbacks combined had thrown one interception going into that game.
Yes, sir.
Your interception stopped I think 175.
Yes, sir. Correct.
What did you see on that play, and what made you just break for the ball in that moment?
I've been watching film and studying film a lot lately. It was a 3-by-1 set, and studying film when they have 3 receivers to the trip side, they like to do verts. And I read the quarterback. The quarterback stared down the receiver from watching film. So I read the slot, the number 2 guy, and I just went over top and got an interception.
If they score there, we're likely still playing this game
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
Probably still at Eastern Illinois. What does the coaching staff say to you after that situation? That was a game with just so little stops.
They told me good job. I've been catching interception all fall count during practice, so I knew it was coming. They told me good job and go to the next play.
It was a game where the defense, gave up points, but that's a high-powered offense. But anytime they needed a big stop, you needed it, you got it. Wooten's sack was just absolutely amazing. Pretty much fired everybody up when that happened. Talk about that sequence a little bit.
We got Wooten coming out the edge. He's a great DN. And, we started during the third quarter, we started getting a little comfortable. So, we had to pick it back up. And it was like a 4th and 2. We went man, I want to say. And he came out the edge, made a great play. We know what Kennewood can do. We know what we can do on defense. So, yeah.
2-0 in the OVC. How are you guys navigating, and both of you guys would love an answer, how are you guys navigating this week-by-week experience, especially since the first 3 weeks of non-conference play were so difficult?
We just take care of business, move forward. Don't get too caught on these satisfied. That's what our strength and condition coach always like to say, Coach Clay. Don't get satisfied where we at. It's very good to be 2-0 in the OVC. It's the best start since 2013. So, that's a great start, but we just want to keep, like Price says, and maintain it because we got a lot of areas that we have to clean up, and we haven't played the best Murray State football yet. We know we're capable of doing.
He's right. We haven't played the best Murray State football yet, and Coach Clay and Coach Ham, no, we're not satisfied. We're gonna keep moving forward. Last week's over. We got a new competitor coming in our place this week. We got to play. We got to bring everything we got to beat them. It's all about them this week.
I know you guys haven't seen a lot of film on Tennessee State, but obviously you guys are all starting to get to know how things are shaping up.
Yeah.
I know Tennessee State's kind of battled some of their own situation. They had a big comeback win against Eastern Illinois. What do you guys know about going into this week, and how do you guys go 3-0?
I know it's gonna be a dogfight for sure because for the last 2 games they've been averaging around about 30 points. So they got a high-power offense. They got a good couple receivers. A good quarterback, good backfield. So it's gonna be a dogfight. We expect the matchup. So
Both of you talk about as well, start 0-3 against a tough schedule, but didn't get down, didn't think, well, we're not good, and here comes a really long season. Who do you credit, the team, coaches, or both, with keeping the spirits high through that 3-game losing streak going into week 4?
I credit both because, it starts up top. The coaches already with the positive energy, and the players, like, once again, we know what we're capable of doing. So, the first 3 weeks kind of rocky, but we got it together, and we still, step by step, week by week, want to know every week.
He hit it right on the head. We started off slow, but we started putting things together, and really, if you think about it, those games don't matter towards our season. We got to win those conference games, and the conference games means a lot more. And if we could get our errors fixed during those first 3 games and come out in the conference play and play well, that's what we need to be doing.
Levi, you were part of the offensive line last year. Obviously, you redshirted, but you've got reps, got experience. What are you seeing as the difference between last year's offensive line and this year's offensive line, other than the numbers and the success?
I feel like we're more of a unit. I've had a year with them, and they've had a year with me. We've been here. We were here over the summer. Last year when we came in right at fall camp. Nobody was here for the summer. We've been here for the summer. That was 2 extra months we got to spend with each other. It put us. Our bond grew closer, I'd say, and I think that's what thing we want everybody to do well, and that's why we're playing.